Hi, my name is Maddie, and welcome to Visible Hands. It's sort of a passion project of mine where I'm just trying to bring like real voices, real perspectives, and real conversations to the surface about kind of everyday issues and a lot of economic perspectives on said issues. Um, Again, my name is Maddie, and I am a sophomore in college majoring in economics and environmental studies. The name Visible Hands is a play on the idea of the invisible hand presented by Adam Smith in economics, the force that kind of shapes our world in ways without us seeing them. But here we're trying to do like the opposite. We're making those forces visible. We're talking openly, questioning them, and sometimes challenging those ideas. And I say we, obviously, it's just me right now. Hopefully in the future we will have guests and things. I'm your host, your main host at least, Maddie. I'm still a student, still learning and growing, and definitely still making a lot of mistakes. This podcast isn't necessarily going to be about having all of the answers, but just creating open discussion. I shouldn't say podcast, project, because I don't know. There's other things in the works right now than just this. But it's about having like open discussions about real world issues with some of my peers, hopefully some bigger names like my professors and things, people that not just economists like myself in the future, but also just like the average person and kind of how we feel about these things. And obviously, I can't erase the economist perspective that I come in with, but it's definitely more issues than just economics. Each episode issue, I'm planning on featuring peer led discussions. A lot of them will just be me, but hopefully I'll get a dream guest on my podcast in here. Um, a lot of peer led discussions and debates on different topics like economics, of course, women's rights, LGBTQIA plus issues, racial inequality things, and other major challenges that just kind of shape our world today. I am located in the US. You can probably tell by my accent and things. These conversations, obviously, they get a little bit messy. They are a little bit uncomfortable to have sometimes. And I hope to not erase that uncomfortableness, but just have that kind of open and honest discussion present. And there's definitely, as I said before, like I'm definitely making mistakes. I'm not going to say that all of the knowledge and information that I'm coming in with is correct. Obviously, if you have any thoughts, I'd love for you to like comment and say something, but um there's definitely things I'm going to get wrong. If I do present any sort of facts or evidence or anything, I will both like cite the source out loud and say like, "Oh, I got this from this place," and also leave something in the description, some sort of link, some way to access it. If there is ever an incident in which I don't give something credit where credit is absolutely due, like just let me know. Of course, I would love like feedback and things on the different things I'm saying, maybe continuing the discussion and having like chats with me and things. Um, Keep it civil. It's my only gripe. Uh, I want this to be a space where like different perspectives can definitely exist, where people can respectfully disagree. I'm sure when I bring people on eventually, I'm not gonna have the exact same views, and they're not gonna have the exact same views as people who are listening. And that's completely okay. It's not a big deal as long as we're respectful about it. I just am one of those people like I want to learn from everyone, so I'm very excited to have these sort of debates, obviously, hopefully, respectfully. But the goal here isn't to like win arguments, it's just to understand each other's perspectives better and kind of get more well rounded views and just have open and honest discussions about topics that we think matter. At the end of the day, visible hands is about like the people, the choices we make, the systems that we are in and that we how we shape the world. I'm not honestly, I'm not too set on the title Visible Hands. I do, of course, my little economist brain does love that it's a play on the invisible hand and just like making things seen that weren't previously, but there I don't know. I don't know if I'm 100% on that title, but it's what we're working with now, and I think it's pretty good. I hope other people think the same. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I know I said I was a sophomore. Obviously I'm going to university here in the US. I'm studying economics and environmental studies. When I say that, I'm majoring in economics and minoring in environmental studies. I was originally a combined major, so more like environmental economics leaning. Um, but now I'm just the one major with the minor. I know, a huge change. I previously spent time at the University of Alaska Anchorage and am now at the or Western Washington University. Obviously, I'm not a representative of either of these universities. My views don't reflect them in the slightest. Not that we like disagree or anything. We're completely separate entities. Um and I I don't want to I'm not representing anything but myself. And yeah, I don't I don't really know what else to say, but as far as I guess academic credentials go, um I'm technically a sophomore by credits, but this is my third year in college, and pretty much the entire time, I've been an economics major. Obviously, I haven't graduated or anything, and I would hopefully want to go to grad school in the future. But there are definitely classes and stuff I need to take, things just like real life skills that I need to still develop. So definitely just take everything I say with a grain of salt and, you know, be respectful about it. That's all I ask. Thank you for tuning in to the first. I don't know if I'm gonna call this the first episode. The first, the first episode, but not the first real episode. More of like a disclaimer. I'm sure you've seen me looking at my computer in the background. I definitely do have a script for most of this. But I'm hoping in the future, like it can be a little less scripted, just scripted for the main points I want to bring up and the sources that I want to bring up. Um, yeah, stay tuned to see kind of where we go with this. I'm really excited to start this project, and I don't know, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll see you soon.